Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Gemini. All Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Gemini in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. Messages for Gemini, please. What does Gemini need to know? The first card that came out is the Wheel of Fortune, and this card is representing Jupiter. I thought this card represents Jupiter. It's associated with Sagittarius and Pisces. And then I also thought the opposite of Sagittarius is Gemini. The opposite of Pisces is Virgo. For whatever reason, things are contained in their opposite, and our attention is being brought to this fact today to start off your reading. Everything has its opposite. Everything exists in its opposite, or necessitates, or makes it inevitable. You can't have one without the other. You can't have positive without negative, right? But I was also thinking, you know how the World card represents Saturn, and it's the world, and it represents the fixed signs? Like Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. I was starting to think maybe the Wheel of Fortune is like mutable signs, changeable signs. It represents change. It represents evolution. So why wouldn't the Wheel of Fortune also represent mutable signs in general? I like that idea. So there's the Ace of Swords that came out with the Lovers. This is good, making a really clear choice. This is your card. This is Gemini. This is knowing the truth, seeing the truth very clearly, communicating the truth, talking about it, telling it to your partner, telling the truth. It's a true love. It's a true love that lasts a lifetime. Could be with this Virgo or this fellow Gemini. Okay, somebody does feel a little dissatisfied and unhappy here. We'll get into that. We're starting to get into a second message. I feel like this Hermit and this Queen of Swords, this is the same person. First of all, you have a true match here. You have a decision to make when it comes to this partnership, and it's like a true love situation where you really can grow together, growing together financially over time. I get that this partner may be quite wealthy or stable, may want to have a family. Maybe you both feel the same way. Oh, you may be finding out that you are family or meeting this person. That's a weird one. I don't expect that one to be for everybody, but I just got this, I just imagined this storyline in my head. Maybe it's relatable to one person out there, but it's like meeting somebody and finding out they are actually your family, but it's somebody that you're dating. And then you find out that you're cousins or like second cousins, but you didn't know that. But then you find out that you are. And there may be, maybe that's why you end up upset or disappointed, because look at this Queen of Swords. It's the Queen of Swords, and then I saw the Eight of Swords. Five of Swords, Six of Cups. Really struggling with this idea. Struggling with an idea, resisting some kind of an idea. But I'm starting to get a different message now. It's like resisting this love, resisting the fantasy. Saying no to this fire sign, or this Taurus, or this Aries or Scorpio. Why? Disappointed, and you're making a decision out of disappointment or regret from the past with this Aries. You'd rather be alone. Somebody would rather be alone. So maybe you're meeting somebody new, or you're making a good decision when it comes to the long-term viability of this relationship, which perhaps at first looked really, really good, but then you realize it's a fantasy and you are I don't want to be mean to you, but like, I just feel like somebody realizes you're kidding yourself. You're not seeing reality for what it is. You're joking. You're joking yourself. You're pranking yourself. It's just a prank, bro. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, I don't know. Is that a sense of humor here? It's like an opportunity that you thought was going to be really good, and it was really good. Now this is what you're manifesting. So you're manifesting a new house, a new home, a new living situation, a new beautiful long-term stable future for yourself. That's what you're focused on. That's what you want to create. Whatever your relationship status is, I feel like that's always the goal. Whether you're with somebody or you're with somebody else or you're alone, it's like you want to have a good life. That's the whole point, right? So the choice is to go in the direction that makes your life good or makes your life better, or that you love, that you enjoy, that you want to be there for. Okay, so it's starting to come together, you guys. Let's look at this. Because it started off with like this big idea. It's a good idea. It's the truth. You're seeing it clearly. This is a good decision. You've made the right choice, especially when it comes to partnership or to just your own personal life here. You're coming out in your power with clarity of mind, focused on a goal here, because you're trying to take action towards your Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. This is your happily ever after. This is the lifestyle of your dreams. This is how you want to live. You may be partnering with a Sagittarius, or if you have Sagittarius in your chart, you may want to watch that reading. There may be something in it for you. But yeah, so you're not happy with some kind of romantic offer or fantasy. Something did not live up to your expectations. You expected more than this position or this person could give to you, and you're unhappy about it. In fact, somebody's real pissed off about it. Somebody's feeling angry and hurt and a little vindictive. Yeah, I see someone who's a little vindictive, a little spiteful here, real arrogant, very prideful, and a little bit undignified in their behavior. You do not want to participate in this Five of Swords with this person. If this is you, or if this someone you're dealing with is Scorpio or an Aquarius or something, fellow Gemini, it's like you just don't want to. Don't get involved in that. Try to be emotionally generous as well as insightful and intelligent and logical and sharp and perceptive. I feel like someone's very intelligent, very perceptive, and really good at tearing people down, using their intelligence to tear people down. And as a spiritual channel, I feel like I have a responsibility to say this is self-destructive. This is not something that is good for you or for the world or for your path in life. And I think your better angels, if this is you, would want you to reflect on how vengeance, revenge, spite, and violence, harsh words, criticism, how this doesn't help, makes things worse, and is actually a really bad look for you. It's undignified. It's beneath you. It's low vibrational. It's not something. So if this is somebody that you're dealing with, you should not participate with this person in this soap opera scene, this theater of nastiness, this performative sort of rage. That's deep, but it's like somebody they're really angry and they're really hurt and they're in a lot of pain. But the way that they are trying to make themselves feel better or to release some of the tension and stress, or to like express themselves. They want to express themselves, and the way that they're doing it is actually making their own life harder than it has to be, or worse. It's making yourself, yeah, that's the Tower. I'm surprised the Ten of Wands isn't here. And you're being called to work on emotional generosity as a part of your spiritual practice and your lifestyle, starting with patience. And even if you can't be kind, at least you can be patient, or you can be silent. If you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything. That's funny because my mother used to say that. It used to drive me nuts when I was a kid. And I still don't necessarily agree with it 100% of the time. But perhaps there's a time and a place, you know? Perhaps you disagree. You know, you should listen to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you to scream at this person and get in their face and spit at them and get revenge on them and key their car or whatever, by all means, you live your life by your own intuition, your own instincts. Let your own angels be your guide. Perhaps this reading is not for you. You are more than welcome to leave a comment and tell me that you disagree. I love it. Thank you for stopping by. But for those of you who understand where I'm going with this, right, what I'm getting at, and who agree with me, right, you know that you need to kind of work on liberating yourself from the mental prison of revenge and holding grudges and being angry and hostile and cold and bitter. You don't want to spend too much time there. Maybe you want to have a different life, and you want to attract and vibrate on a higher level so that you attract a higher level into your life, so that you make the best life for yourself. You know that the law of attraction and being in alignment and your own personal vibration is going to end up attracting things and people into your life that are going to match your energy. What are you matching? What do you go with? Like, what is your outfit? You know, where do you fit? What tops with what bottoms? What shoes with what bag? Like, this is a funny analogy. It's a fashion analogy, but it actually kind of works. Where it's like, yeah, you're going to match whatever outfit that you look good with. So whatever your color of your aura, for instance, like whatever the vibration of your soul, you're going to go where you belong, whether it's high vibrational or low vibrational. That's the law of attraction. So if you are a screaming, yelling, spitting banshee, you're going to end up repeating the same disappointing negative cycle again in your life. And you have the power to change that. You can make a better life for yourself. You can manifest it like the magician. This is magic. When I see the magician and some of this that I'm seeing in this reading, I know it's time to talk about magic. And how do we get from where we are to where we're going? And also, you can get revenge, but you better make sure that you have enough energy and force and willpower to see it through all the way to the end and keep it up. Because the same magic can destroy you if you're not strong enough. And really, how angry are you? Is your anger strong enough to really follow through with that kind of vengeful magic? Okay, maybe it is. Maybe everything that I'm saying is like, yeah, I know. I'm going to do it anyway. I hate this bitch. I'm going to destroy her fucking life. And it's like, okay, I get that. And I say, bless you. Thank you for stopping by. You already know all of this. So there is this fight here. And my cards are saying it would be wise to handle this with a certain level of care and patience and what I would call emotional generosity or compassion, I guess, towards yourself and others to make a better world, to make the world a better place, one badass bitch at a time. Because you are mad. You're so mad. And I don't know what they did. Yeah, you are so mad. You're so serious. So you're a difficult enemy. You are a powerful enemy. You make a powerful enemy because you are a little crazy. Like you don't seem to have. I'm surprised the devil's not here, but maybe they're not supposed to be. It's like you have good intentions, but you also have a temper or a hot tongue, like a sharp tongue. And this is just standing out so much today in this reading. I see you going to a much more peaceful, quiet place after this episode is finished, where you end up making some wise choices, smart choices. You have some good fortune here. You get help from the universe, or you get some good luck coming in for you. And this helps you to make the right choice to put you on track to manifest this new house, this new lifestyle, this new level of personal development. And depending on where you're at in your journey, you may end up squandering this new opportunity if you destroy the beauty and the pleasure of being there through your own aggressive, mean, and cold attitude. And I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. You are judging you, because if you understand that I'm talking about you, then you know what I'm saying is true. If this is not true, then this is not your reading. That's okay. You know, if it's not about you, then you know for a fact, you know yourself, you're actually a kind, loving, giving, generous person. Continue to lean into being kind, loving, and generous in the face of somebody here. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's a person that you're going to encounter along the way sometime this week, next 2 weeks. 4 days, you know, somebody that could be coming in this week that could be mean to you, critical of you, aggressive towards you. This person needs to chill. This person is not making the world a better place. They are taking out their pain on others because they feel they've been victimized. So why should other people be happy? It's kind of giving like, if I can't be happy, then nobody can. If I can't be healthy, like, I don't know, somebody's just taking it out on other people. And that's too bad. How do we protect ourselves from somebody like that? Well, I think first of all, you don't want to engage. You don't want to engage with it. You don't want to get involved. That's what I think. Knowing that this person is miserable. Knowing that they're just trying to attract more misery into their own life because that's what they know. That's where they belong. Okay? This person is miserable. They belong in a miserable place because they are actively imposing misery on their surroundings. They are creating a miserable environment. They will be in a miserable environment. You could put this person in the best place on the world. Best place in the world. Happiest place on earth. Disneyland. Put this person there and they are going to turn it into miserable because that's who they are. I don't even know, can this person change? I like to think everybody can change, but you got to do the changing, you know? Are they going to? Maybe they can, but are they going to? Maybe a different question. But you could put this person in the happiest place on earth and they would just complain and bitch and moan and wah and like no gratitude. a lot of what I'm picking up on here today is very intuitive. Yes, it's based on these cards, but like I'm getting so much. Like this person is ruining a good time. You could easily ruin a good time. Like happiness is fragile. Happiness is fragile. If you come into a beautiful, happy space, if you show up at a party and everybody's having a good time, show up at somebody's house and it's happy, it's beautiful, it's clean, it's nice, everybody's having a good time. You can fuck it up real easy. You just come in and start screaming. Easy. Everybody's night is ruined. Come in and throw something on the floor. Night's ruined. You know what I mean? Like you can't bring this person anywhere. You go out to a restaurant, causing a scene. You know what I mean? Like this is who I'm getting today, and it might be you, it might be someone you're dealing with, but like I feel like the first on top, the line on top here, Wheel of Fortune and all of this, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, this is telling you, you have this new opportunity, this new relationship, you're manifesting, it's going to the next level, you may be getting married or moving in together, you're buying a house, whatever this is, it's beautiful, it's so good. This is gorgeous. This is what you're manifesting with the Magician being here in the top line, okay? Very good, very happy, comfortable, new living situation. This is a good decision. You have the right idea. You're very clear in your mind and in this relationship. It's a true love relationship, happily ever after. We love to see it. It's a Disney movie. But there's somebody here. Is this your in-law? Is this your mother-in-law? Who is this? Somebody here, whether it's you or somebody else, is a bad influence. And this person is miserable and they are going to shit on your parade. I'm sorry I keep cussing in this reading today. I feel like this person does a lot of cussing. Whoever I'm connecting to, you swear a lot. Somebody does. And this person is lonely. They feel isolated and alone. They may be divorced. Maybe they're old, like older, you know, and like they're crotchety. They're cranky. They're a cranky old man, cranky old woman, smokes a lot, gray skin, gray hair. Okay, I'm seeing somebody who smokes a lot of cigarettes. Maybe smokes weed too. They have very gray skin. They're older. They have a lot of wrinkles, deep lines in their face. They've suffered a lot in their life. They're not very healthy. They may have a cough or asthma or a CPAP machine. They may have sleep apnea. Nebulizer. I'm seeing some kind of inhaler or nebulizer. They have, what's it called with your lungs? COPD, or I don't even know what that means. Eczema. I'm sorry. No, that's just eczema. No, emphysema, whatever. Maybe they got emphysema, they got eczema, they got problems. They got health issues with their kidneys. I just saw kidneys. I saw dialysis, whatever. This person's not healthy. They're like 70 years old, 60 years old. They look like they're 80. I'm getting a female, but it could be a man. Male, female, whatever. This is the energy that I'm picking up on. They may be a masculine woman with like a deep smoker voice. This isn't going to apply to everybody. It's just so vivid. So I'm telling you, this is their energy. This is their, maybe this is not describing them. It's just describing their soul. Their soul is like chain smoking, a pack a day, 2 packs a day. They just sit there. I'm seeing somebody sits there, the air conditioner is on. They're sitting there smoking cigarettes in the house. They don't open the window. They're in the recliner chair watching TV with a drink. I don't know if they drink, I'm seeing like an energy drink, alcohol. I don't know if they drink alcohol. I think it's like iced coffee or like a energy drink. Like a Monster, a Rockstar, or like Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. This is so specific. This is so random, but it's like, this is so I don't know, whatever. I feel like I'm going on a tangent here. Like, who could this possibly relate to? It might just be like one person. And I hope that you're grateful to me because I've spent a lot of time describing what I'm seeing for you. But anyway, I don't know. Like, this is somebody here. This person I'm describing, or just this attitude that they have. This person is not a happy person. This is someone that wishes that they had made different choices in their life. They have a lot of regrets. So maybe they see you happy They see you happy, and they know they can't just outright like attack you. Maybe they do attack you, but like if it's not somebody who's literally like screaming at you, which I did get earlier, it's more like they are constantly sniping and snipping and criticizing and saying mean things, maybe passive aggressive things. It takes a lot to get a smile out of this person. They don't smile a lot. They're not happy for you. That's it. I should just say that. This person's not happy for you. I don't know why you have to care, but there's a conflict. That's why. Maybe it's at work. Maybe you work with this person. I don't know why you have to care what this person thinks of you, but you're being given a heads up. Or maybe this is you and you're being criticized today for some reason. You're being called out. I don't know. I feel like I'm calling somebody out, which I don't feel like I want to do, because I don't necessarily have an opinion. It's not my opinion that I'm talking about. I'm talking about what I'm seeing in the cards and in my visions in my mind, which I think sometimes I get surprised. I get surprised by the stuff that people respond to, because you give me so much confirmation that I'm on the right track as the reader, when I'm not even sure what I'm talking about sometimes. And it's because you leave comments in the comment section and you tell me, and it gives me so much confidence. It gives me such a boost. You know, I really appreciate the feedback, because it really shows me when I'm on the right track. And sometimes I'm really surprised, because I'll say the things that are coming into my head and I'm like, this can't possibly mean anything to anybody. But then people are like, yeah, you're talking about me. And I'm just like, wow, tarot is real. Divination is real. All right, anyway, maybe somebody's disappointed about the decision that you're making. They're disappointed because you're leaving home. This could be like your mom or your grandmother or something. You live with them. Now you're moving out to go be with your lover, your partner, your spouse, or whoever this person is you're going to be with. And they're disappointed. They're mad at you for leaving. They feel like they're trapped. They can't leave. They're stuck there being alone. They can't go anywhere. Nobody would want to be with them. I mean, whose fault is that? But let's just put that aside. Nobody would want to be with them, so they're sad. Maybe they know it's their own fault, and they regret, and they're sad about that. They wish they had been a better person in their life. They're like 80 years old. They look like they're like 75, 80 years old, but they might actually only be like 60. Lived a rough life, a hard life. Maybe did time, did crimes, did drugs, did alcohol, did a lot. And now their time is up, and it's over before it even feels like it got started, and it's tragic for this person. I just don't see that they need to be ruining your life over it. That's not cool if that's something that they're doing. You don't want this person too close to you. They might just do something that out of unconscious bias, unconscious like revenge or like resentment, because it could just be unconscious. Like they might not even be trying to sabotage you, and they will. They'll do something. They'll say something. They'll do something. They'll do something. I just heard to the kid. They'll say something to the kids. Oh God, now I'm starting to see somebody who like, they tell your kids things that you don't want the kids to know yet. This is very specific too. The kid is like 5 years old, right? You need to be their parent. You need to have a certain amount of parental authority over, and in this little child's mind, you are their parent. And so you don't need your mother or mother-in-law telling your 5-year-old the crazy stuff that you used to do when you were a kid, and now your kid is going to turn around and say, well, you did it when you were my age. And it's like, that's different. I'm your parent. I'm 38 years old now, and Mom, why did you tell him that? You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. Like, why did you tell my kid about the time I did that? Oh, well, I just thought it was a funny story. And now they're undermining your parental authority. This is what I mean. Like, it's not a direct attack. It's not a direct, criticism per se. You know what I mean? It's like passive aggressive. It's like going around. It's just, I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's like, but this is undermining your authority. This is undermining your relationship with your child. This is like sabotaging your routine, your lifestyle, your position. And it's not cute and it's not funny. It's not just grandma giving the kid a piece of candy. You know what I mean? It's like grandma's undermining your child's opinion of you. That's kind of another level. Not just like giving them a snack. Oh, don't tell your mom I got you a Snickers bar at the store. No, it's like reducing you in the eyes of your child, or like they do something in front of the kid, even like yelling at you in front of the kid. And it's like, wow, really? Did you have to do this with my child is watching? There's babies in the room right now. It just feels like there's babies or there's children around. And this person's behavior is not healthy for the kids either. Not you, not the kids. They may be smoking around the kid. And it's like, whenever you babysit, my child comes home smelling like cigarettes. And it's like, well, who else is going to babysit? It's given something like that, where like maybe you don't have anybody else to babysit. That's why this person's showing up in the reading today. This is who you have to deal with. For some reason, this is your mother-in-law and she's not going anywhere and you have to put up with it, and this is who's in your life, and you're being told to watch out and deal with this in a certain kind of peaceful way. You don't have to listen to what this person says. You don't have to take it personal. Excuse me. You might want to ignore half of what this person says for your own peace of mind. You may want to ignore this person for your own inner peace. Come to your own conclusions about this. You don't necessarily want this person influencing your opinions, your decisions, because they don't have good judgment. If they did, they would have had a better life. And I don't think this person has learned too much. I think they're just an angry person. They've learned that they hate life, they hate the world, they hate themselves, and they're angry and they're bitter. That's what they've learned. They haven't learned like how to give good advice. You know what I mean? It's like, don't let their divorced auntie plan your wedding or your honeymoon, right? Like, because she's going to sabotage you. This is all I'm saying. Whoever this is going to try to sabotage you, and you're being given a heads up. And that's the reading, I think, Gemini. I'm going to leave it there. What do we got? 3240. That's fine. That's number 9. I love that number. So 3, 2, 4. My angel number book is not here, so I'm not going to look it up. You could look up angel number 324. But that's what I've got for you today, Gemini. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.